Just these 4 crops have made me 80% of all the money which I have made this year. After spending months testing which crops are the most profitable, I have found these 4 vegetables, and one of these crops has never even been mentioned before in any other video. My most profitable crop this year, making up 45% of all the money I've earned, is salad. Salad grows super fast, all year round, and only needs a small spacing in between plants, making it super profitable. I sell salad in 200g bags at £10 a kilo, or at £5 a kilo to restaurants, but I make more money than this because my salad mix is chard and kale in, and I sell the large leaves separately at £5 a kilo. I also mix beetroot leaves into my mix, making my beetroot plants even more profitable. My salad mixes are mainly made up of lettuce, beetroot leaves, mizuna, chard and kale, but because salad grows best in cooler weather, my winter mix is endives, mustard, chard, kale, mizuna, lettuce, beetroot leaves, rocket, spinach and claytonia in. 17% of all the money I've made this year has come from carrots. Even though carrots take a long time to grow, they are still super profitable because they only need to be spaced about 1.5 to 2 inches apart, meaning you can fit tons of carrots in a tiny area. I sell carrots loose at £1.70 a kilo or bunched at £2 each. The biggest problem with growing carrots is carrot fly. These fly lay their eggs on the surface of the ground, and when they hatch the larvae dig down and eat into the carrots, completely destroying your crop. And to prevent this, you have to cover the whole crop in super expensive insect netting. My carrot patch right now has about £160 worth of insect netting on. There are also other ways to stop carrot fly, and I have a whole video about this. Chard leaves are great. Just the large leaves have made me 8.5% of my money this year, and I have sold many more small leaves at my salad mixes. One thing that makes chard so profitable is that the plants can be spaced super close together and they keep producing for about 4 to 5 months, instead of just 2 or 3 months for lettuce. So chard is very good if you're bad at successional planting. I sell the large leaves at £5 a kilo, and smaller leaves can be mixed into salads. There also aren't really any problems with growing chard. I haven't had any pests except for a few slugs, and bolting is not really a problem either. 10% of my money has come from spring onions, and this was only over the first 1.5 months of selling vegetables. If I was any good at successional planting, spring onions could have made me about 2.5 times the amount by now. Spring onions take a long time to grow, but they only need to be spaced a few centimetres apart, meaning you can get a few hundred onions in just 1 square metre, which is a huge number, and they sell for 75 to 85p a bunch. My bunches usually have about 8 to 10 small onions or 5 to 6 large onions, which means I could make about £70 per square metre. There is also pretty much nothing that eats spring onions except mice, but even if the tops do get eaten, they just grow back.